Hey, welcome back, guys. We are back with some more Ark on the Twitch server, and took a nice little overnight break, and we finished making all of the spark powder. Made like 96, I think, or something crazy. Is that about right? 96 spark powder. That is exactly right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we're gonna continue on trying to make this goddamn freaking pier. It's taking forever. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's actually not stupid because I really like the project and I would love it when once it's done. But obviously, like, you guys can now realize how much work goes into these kinds of things. And I see a lot of like big streamers with bases, and I'm like, all right, like, are you guys admins on that server? Do you get stuff spawned in, or do you guys like have a loyal fan base building new shit? Because some of the bases I've seen, like, some of them are fucking ridiculously huge. I very much am in disbelief that somebody could build that much that quickly, especially with like stuff like I saw a giant stone base that was like 50 by 50 wide. It that's like the square it was in, and then there was like it was like 10 stories tall, and I was just like, dude, there's no fucking way you did that yourself. Like, that would be so much work. Obviously, like, if you have your own dinos and stuff, that's a little bit different. You can get a little bit more than, like, say how I'm doing it, but I do it this way because I just trust myself, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually know why I do this. It's a good question. Fuck your inventory weight, man. I ain't goddamn overweight. You're overweight, game. Maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. Something, 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 patriarchy, something, something, mad about everything. I don't know. I'm channeling Tumblr, which has a lot of good things on there. Apparently, there's a Smarty Ritz fan fiction out there that exists in the world. Kind of afraid to read it. I have not had it linked. I kind of want to read it in a video with Smarty, maybe at RTX, which I need to finalize. Which, by the way, if you guys don't know, RTX is Rooster Teeth Expo, and it's in this cool little place called Austin, Texas, and I will be there. And I am super excited. I love the Rooster Teeth guys. I met them last year at RTX. They're fantastic people. It's gonna be great to see some of my friends there. I was also an extra in the Laser Team movie, and that was awesome. And just a fun time all around. And it'll be nice to see them. Nice to see some of you guys. RTX was probably my favorite convention next to E3 last year. And I obviously didn't go to E3 this year, so it's probably going to be my favorite convention for this coming year. And I just think that, I don't know. I just think it's going to be a fun time. And I think that if any of you guys are coming, feel free to come up to me and say hi. I know there's probably going to be like 2 of you maybe that'll be there. But hey, 2 of you is better than, you know, the first time somebody thought I was Gold Glove. And so I signed an Xbox as Gold Glove, or as my name. And I think the dude was a little bit disappointed when he realized I was not Brennan. And I've told Brennan that, and he thought it was fucking hilarious. So, you know, obviously Brennan doesn't care if I start signing his name at this point, which is kind of weird. He's fine with it, but that's okay. God damn, can I put a ramp in the water? I bet I could, right? Let's just ramp over near the end of it at least, so I can get in and out. Not right now, but eventually. I think that would be kind of a cool thing to do. But yeah, if you guys are at RTX, please, you can let me know in the comments now, and then when you're there, we can go hang out and be bestest of friends. Yay! No, I mean, we'll hang out and talk. Feel free to talk for a bit. If I seem busy, feel free to come up to me real quick. If I am like going to a panel or something of some sort, I'll let you know. But obviously, I love meeting people and saying hi and stuff. So I'm not that scary, I promise. And I need to go order more. But I had stickers that I gave out at PAX East, and I ordered, I think, like 100 stickers, and I gave all of them out throughout the convention. It might have been more like 50, but I gave away a lot of stickers at the different like signing stuff that I did in meetups. So that was super cool. So I want to do a lot more of that kind of stuff, and I want to meet more of you guys. I don't really have anything else to give besides stickers. But you know, if you guys want stickers that have my logo on it, then that's where you can get it. I'm probably never going to sell them otherwise. They're just gonna be for people who I meet at conventions who want the stickers. So that's my thoughts on how that's gonna work. So yeah. Anyways, excited for RTX, and I'll probably have those. I'm hoping to have those again for Prime and TwitchCon, which I'll be at both of those as well. But obviously, I'm kind of focused more on RTX right now because RTX is life, and I'm excited to see a lot of my friends, and both from other YouTube world and from the Rooster Teeth world. So, good times should be had by all. Otherwise, I had a good 4th of July. Didn't really talk about that. I think I did, maybe. Did I talk about it? And it was like Z got a little drunk. I don't know. I don't know if I talked about it. But it was fun times. It was at Max's place. We kind of hung out. Had a barbecue. Went and got stuff. You know, obviously people were drinking, and I don't drink, so it's kind of just like me chilling most of the time. But, you know, it happens. I'm used to it at this point. I've come to expect it. Just not really a fan of drinking. I don't really like the taste. I've tried a lot of different kinds, and just like the very minimum that I like there's a couple kinds that I kind of like, is just like, really expensive. And I realized like how much alcohol it was when we went out to buy like just a bunch of different types of alcohol for the party. And I was like, that's like $200 of alcohol that like we're expecting to go through just today. Like, fuck that. That does not seem like a good investment to me, man. I may not be like the best with investments, but math states that that's $200 a day on booze for, I mean, there's a lot of people, but still, like, it's a lot of booze. Do I have fiber? I have some. No, now I have fiber. Okay, that's what I was sure that I needed it. But yeah, otherwise, life is good. Trying to get as many ARC videos. Oh god, please. Why am I stuck? Oh, did the game just crash? The fuck? Am I just like stuck? Okay, I think we're just stuck. That's okay then. Don't really know how that happened, but it happened. Thought it crashed. I was terrified for a second. That'd have been fucking awful. Getting plenty of these berries and stuff. And trying not to use is very hard as a transition word because it makes your brain like kind of switch. It's confusing. I don't know. Anyhoozle. That's a word that I like to use instead when I remember to use it and be super conscious about what I'm saying. Now I'm just going to talk about how I'm not talking about the things that I was going to say because I can't remember what I was going to say now because I've been talking about it for too long. Oh, God. It's horrible. It's goddamn awful. But life has been good. I'm trying to get as many ARC videos as I can done for the week that I'm gone. Obviously, today is Tuesday. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I had dinner at like 5, but I'm starving. But I have no food, so if I want to go out, I have to go out and get food. And the grocery store closes at midnight. The store that's closer, like, it's like a Rite Aid, and they have some food there I usually go to. But they close at like fucking 10, which is the worst. Like, why close at 10? Close at like a normal hour, person. Come on. Stop that. You gotta stop that. Close at normal hours. Thanks. Dumb. I'm dumb. I say dumb things, guys, and then I make myself laugh because of how bad they are, not because I think they're funny. Just want to clarify that, in case you're curious. But like I say, I want to get as much of this done as I can. And if possible, I'll try to do 2 ARC videos a day. If not, expect 1 ARC video, 1 Gmod video, mostly unedited, and if possible, like a Rocket League or I probably won't get Rocket League done. That's very, very unlikely that I'll get that done. But I want to get a Duck Game, that's the one I was thinking of. Duck Game video out. I have, I think, 4 episodes recorded. Maybe I'll get more tomorrow. It's unlikely. I think I'm like the very beginning part of Thursday. I'm supposed to go record some Rocket League. So if I'm like really, really fast at editing and stuff, then I'll be good and get it all done. But if not, then it'll have to post probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. So got that to look forward to. And like I said, the Gmod stuff is going to be a little less edited. I mean, some of the stuff is usually a little more edited, and I want to start editing the Gmod stuff down a lot, just because I think that content generally does better. It looks better in my mind, and hopefully that would be, you know, up to your guys' standards as well. But, and here's the caveat of that, of course, the problem with editing those down as much as I would like to is it takes a lot of time, and I don't really know quite the formula that I want to do, and I'm not, obviously, my job is not an editor. I would say my first job is the gamer, the commentator of sorts, or, you know, the personality or whatever you want to call me. Just the entertaining part of it, and then the editing is like not my forte, and I do it, but I'm not very good at it, and it's hard to get better at that without like taking an actual class. So maybe down the line I'll get good, get good enough to start making those, you know, more edited videos that people enjoy and something or other that you guys want to see. I want to make sure I have enough wood for 2 more of the walkie platform things, ceilings. That's what it's called. And then hopefully that'll be all right. But like I was saying, I want to start editing them down a little bit more. Like, TTT is already a little bit edited. I basically just cut the intro, outro stuff. Like, sometimes we'll talk about what we want to do, and I'll try to cut that out because it's not super exciting or interesting to me, so I don't think it's super interesting to you guys. And it kind of, I think it takes away from the video, so I try to cut that out. And then I also try to cut out for, like, at least, like, prop hunt, hide and seek, or prop hunt, hide and seek. I just kind of cut, like, us counting down and then starting. But otherwise, I just leave everything in. And I'd like to probably start editing that down to focus more on, like, my stuff, or, like, if I'm dead. Unless it's super funny, just cut out other people entirely, which sounds kind of rude. But it's kind of a more common YouTube tactic, I'd say. It's just to let you guys know that the channel's more about me, myself, and I, as it were. So that's something that I'd like to eventually start doing. I don't know how or when that'll happen, but hopefully... fuck, I made the wrong thing. Hopefully if I start getting enough footage, which is honestly the biggest problem and factor we've got going on right now. If I have enough footage, then I'll be able to get all of those things done for you guys and start editing them down. Until then, I just want to try getting one Gmod video a day. And eventually, if I can get them more edited, I want to do one edited Gmod video a day and like an ARC video a day. And for this weekend, obviously, that's not happening, but, you know. And then for like, oh, murder's the other game mode we generally do. For murder, if it's like, that's another one that doesn't take much editing unless we're doing like a murder roleplay or something. Like, I think we played, what did we do the other day? We did murder and we did truth or dare. That was fucking hilarious. And like, there's a lot of gold. And there's probably some stuff that I could edit out. But I am much, much more inclined to not edit it out because I think it's hilarious. I think it'd be funny. I think it would translate well to a video. But I don't know. Kind of have to go check and see like how editing that will be. And I just kind of want at this point, because the Gmod stuff is technically still new for my channel, I want to very slowly ease into it. I want you guys like to be okay with the content and stuff, and make sure you guys like the stuff that we're doing, the new stuff that is. And fuck, I'm gonna make 2 more platforms and then we're gonna go. I keep like delaying this, but I think that I can build like 2 sections at a point, or at a time, which would be really nice. So we're gonna work on that. But yeah, so that's coming out. I want to do more of those like solo funny things. Like Trollface Quest was fun to do. I want to do more games like that. I don't really know where to start or where to like find them at all. So obviously that's gonna be probably a little bit farther down the line. That's not what I wanted to make. I'm a stupid dumb face McGee. So we're just gonna do this now, and then we'll come back to that in a bit. God damn it! Hopefully, actually, I think if I destroy the stuff in the middle once I finish off this next part, then I'll have enough, and everything will be fine, and then everyone will love me. It'll be great. So I put 33 in here before we started yesterday, and then I started a little bit through. So that's lasts a long while. Now it's gonna last a lot longer. That's also 10 pounds that I don't have on my body now, which is great. I think I'm gonna start replacing these water skins. By the way, total random aside. You know, that's how I do. Also, somebody commented the other day. It's funny. Somebody commented and was like, Ritz, you stole Royal's outro song. Why would you do that? You're an asshole. Blah, 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 blah. Fun fact. It's Invincible by Def Kev is my outro song. And I've used that song since May 22nd of this year. Royal started using it like June 12th to 13th. He did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I went through and it said, when I checked, it said 3 weeks ago is when he was still using his old song. So technically, Royal took my outro song, and it's obviously not a competition. It's a good song. Obviously, both of us want to use it, and YouTubers sometimes use the same outro song. It's fine. But people are always like, Rich, you stole this from Royal, blah, blah, blah. Someone was actually really upset, and I was like, dude, that's not me. Like, we did this. We kind of did the thing when we used Tobu, but we each picked our own song, and then sometimes, like, I'd go for the newest song, and then a little bit later on, like, Royal or Star would pick the newest song and do the same kind of thing. But generally, we're pretty good about not overlapping, and honestly, Invincible is such a good song, and it fits. I feel like it fits really well with my channel. I use it, and I like it for my intro and outro. It just fits, and it kind of reminds me. If you guys remember watching like old school videos that like Max and Hutch and all of them put out way back in the day, they all kind of had those similar outros. Maybe not Max. I don't actually know what his outro was, if he even had one. I don't think he actually ever had one. Back in the day when they started their Gmod stuff, they had a song by Tristam called Follow Me, and that was like kind of my first introduction to that song. I thought it was great, and because of that song, I kind of got me into dubsteppy-ish stuff. I still wouldn't consider myself an EDM fan, but there are like small subsets that I'll listen to like on stream and songs I feel like fit, and the Invincible by Def Kev has that feeling, and that's why I use it. So, in case you guys are wondering about stuff, did I fuck that up? I feel like those were way longer than this, but maybe it's just because perspective. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. Okay, obviously we can just put it like that. I just want to make sure it's actually doing the right thing. We're actually really close to finishing this too. Holy shit. After we finish this, I guess our next project is going to be the... I was going to either make a shack here. I was going to expand the base to the base like out so I can fix my storage boxes. And or start working on the underground base, which I don't know what to do with that at all. So maybe that's a little bit farther down the line still. But I do have a little bit of stuff here for the time being. But this isn't the end. But I'd also like to say, somebody said that I say like too much and got super mad at me, and I just want to say, you're kind of mean. Not gonna lie, that's kind of a mean thing to say. Basically, telling me I'm from California, like is a thing that we all say all the time, and that's just like, see, I said it again. It fits in as a word that says, it means some of the time, or it means can be, or something like that. So, like when I say like, or for instance, is another word that like replaces. It's just a thing that we say, and I kind of compare it. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar to telling Canadians to stop saying a because it sounds annoying. It makes them sound dumb, which is literally what somebody told me in the comments. Not just making that up. But it's, in my mind at least, it's similar because it's something that we say unconsciously and we don't think about. And like the way, and it's similar to the way that when Canadians say a, like they'll say like, and that's me using like in a normal way because it's using like, that's the problem, because I don't know what I'm saying like the right way and the wrong way, and I don't really care. You made me subconscious, self-conscious of it, and it's really annoying that now I'm self-conscious about it. Because I should never feel self-conscious about anything, jerks. Don't be mean. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. There was like a specific thing in my head that I had for when Canadians say a. It means like, don't you know, or do you agree, or oh, that movie was great, eh? Like, oh no, the word was right. That's what it was. It reminds me of the word right. Like, that movie was great, right? That's another very Californian thing to say. And it's kind of a weird word. I don't know if I quite like using right, but it's another word that like it has another meaning, and it just is a filler for words. So when people obviously say things like that a lot, aha, I said it proper there, fuckers. I'm actually not mad at all. Everyone always says that like when I say things like this, I sound angry. I'm not. Just my tone of voice. I generally don't really give a shit. I don't get offended by people on the internet anymore. It's not me anymore. I'm over it. Whatevs. But I sound like an asshole all the time. It's kind of like my resting bitch face and resting bitch voice. It's just a thing. But as I was saying, it's similar to that. So it's obviously not going to stop. And you know, it's kind of rude to just to say something that people say a lot makes them sound unintelligent. Not to say names. Obviously, people can figure that out if they want. But it's just rude. And please don't do it. Thanks. Like, there's other ways to say it, I guess might be the thing. Be like, you say like a lot. Maybe you should consider saying something else. Or, oh, that's funny, you say like a lot. Just ignore it. I'm definitely not Valley Girl where I'm like, so, like, I went to the store, right? Like, and then, like, we, like, went, like, out, like, that's how it could be. And I know people like that. Like, from my high school, it would say, like, literally every other word. Every other word. I found a little bit of my friend Spencer's lisp that he had going on there. Was it really lisp? Is that considered a lisp? I guess so. It's the thing they used to say all the time. You'd say stuff like that. But yeah, sorry Spencer if you're watching this. There's no way you're watching this. We haven't talked since like middle school. But yeah, just know that there's always people that are worse at it and better than I don't know. I literally have no idea what point I was trying to make at this point. And I'm just kind of rambling because we're getting close to the end, and I wanted to start doing a little bit more with this. And it's, oh god, I'm hoping that I can get. There's no way I can get another episode out immediately from this before it goes dark. So I'll have to try pretty hard to get that done. We're kind of running out of resources on the island. Oh no, we have resources over there. Otherwise, we can just fly over there and we'll be fine. But hope you guys have so far enjoyed the video. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. As I've said, it does help me out a lot. Helps search rankings. It helps the channel grow. Obviously, I would like my channels to grow. You know, that's everyone's dream. I'd like to be able to make this. I mean, I treat it as a full-time job, but I'd like it to not even pay, but just basically be my full-time job. Be pretty helpful if this was, you know, a thing I was doing full-time that paid enough that I didn't have to worry about a lot of things. Anyways, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, I finished the stream a little earlier, so that's part of my, kind of in my brain. I do not have enough to go all the way down. Motherfucker. It's really close, but not quite there. Make sure to subscribe. I haven't asked that in a while, but if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, you somehow made it to this place, and obviously about 30 to 40% of you guys will make it to about near the end. Maybe 50% now. I don't know. It's weird. Analytics are a very strange thing that I don't quite understand. But if you guys did make it this far, I would appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, commenting, or any of the stuff I've talked about, or what have you, whatever you guys want to talk about in the comments. You can talk about butt stuff for all I care, but obviously butt stuff's pretty cool, so anyone should feel honored to talk about butt stuff. You know, Troy Barnes likes butt stuff, I like butt stuff. Really, Donald Glover and I are the same person, is what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Favor there.
You might want to take some drinks because you're gonna...
Baron's trying to put a bookshelf together, it looks like.
Hey, okay, bye. Hey. Later.
Hey, come back.
Fallout 4. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Now, they had a little bit of a trailer coming out right before E3, so that got me a little pumped.